We have second year NCERT physics, second year of intermediate or what is called 12th class NCERT physics, or in Andhra Pradesh it's called intermediate second year physics. Chapter 1 waves. So we're going to take only 5 minutes for each video and make every chapter a playlist as we have done for first year physics also. Every chapter will be a playlist, right? And there are some 14 to 15 chapters. So there'll be 16 playlists, 14 to 16 playlists for the full book, 12th class physics. Chapter 1, waves, waves. And I think we should not look at physics like physics. We should look at it like observations as poetry of a kind. 1.1 introduction. There's 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8 in the first chapter. This is 1.1 introduction. In chapter 8 of first year, which means 11th class, we studied the oscillation of isolated objects. In chapter 8 of first year, we studied the oscillations of isolated objects. What happens in a system which is a collection of such objects? Like many objects together are isolated. A material medium, a material medium provides such an example. Here, elastic forces bind the constituents to each other, and therefore the motion of one affects that of the other. So first, what is material medium? There is a water, like together, material medium, right? A material medium provides such an example. Here, elastic forces bind the constituents to each other. So there are constituents means the atoms actually. The atoms inside it's like that, Elastic forces bind each other. Here, elastic forces bind the constituents to each other, and therefore, the motion of one affects the other. If you drop a pebble in a pond of still water, the water surface gets disturbed. The disturbance does not remain confined to one place, but propagates outward along a circle, right? It's very beautiful also. If you continue dropping pebbles in the pond, you see circles rapidly moving outward from the point where the water surface is disturbed. From the point where water surface is disturbed, you've seen that many times. It is as though the water is moving outward from the point of disturbance. If you put some cork pieces, but however, on the disturbed surface, the cork pieces move up and down. They don't go along with the water, really. But do not move away from the center of disturbance. This shows that the mass of water does not move outward in circles, but rather a moving disturbance is created and energy moves actually. Similarly, when we speak, sound energy, I'm speaking, sound energy moves outward from us without any flow of air. It's not some wind is coming. Each particle bound together with elastic forces is transferring the energy. Have you seen springs connected together? In some science museum I've seen. You push like this at the one end, it goes on the other. Like lovely. Something like that. It's really like that. Physical world is all invisible, visible. The disturbances produced in air are much less much less obvious, and only our ears or microphone can detect them. Lovely, no? Only our ears or microphone can detect them. Microphone can detect them. This is the beauty, the utter poetry of physics. When I first understood it, like I don't know, at 34, I was 34. Like it dazzled my mind. It really, then I realized, okay, now it's all outside. It's not me. Yeah, whatever. These disturbances which move without the actual physical transfer or flow of matter as a whole are called waves. In this chapter, we will study such waves. See how well he explained why. Because they are top scientists, not even like, scientists just for the profession. They're really top scientists. Narlikar is the head of the committee of writing committee. Narlikar is a top, like Oppenheimer's friend, that level. Like what knowledge they have. See, that kind of knowledge, you cannot even comprehend that kind of knowledge. They are the real masters and experts in that field, and that rubs off on their perception, their words, and their explanations. And these have been explained with a lot of empathy of a normal, average listener, young person, right? That is why I regard NCERT books as the greatest books in the world. That's why we are doing it. We have completed 5 minutes as promised. I will not stretch more than 6 minutes. We won't enjoy otherwise. You have heard this video. Give a gap. If you want to hear, you can hear the next video whenever you want. This is introduction. I think there'll be some maximum 3 videos in introduction itself. Since there are 8 chapters, let's say 4 videos in each, there'll be 32 videos, 5 minutes only for one chapter. How nice it is. I would love to have a, I would have loved to have a series like this in childhood. Listen for 5 minutes. You're all lazy, isn't it? Just saying. Thank you.